Hey friends, so our new Temu Haul has arrived. I try to keep a budget of around $60, $65-ish. Because if not, it can get a little crazy. So let's see what I got with 60 bucks. I hate the whole noise of the bag and stuff. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Many of you guys noticed that when I do my Temu hauls, I like to haul items, not just for myself, but also for my husband and for my girls. And we do have a little bit of a variety. Oh my gosh, no me quería salir. We have a little bit of a variety. Crazy though, that it almost seems like you don't get as much as we used to maybe 8 months ago off of Temu with $60. Let's also be mindful that it's $60 that I'm showing you, pero I also had credits. I had like $20 worth of price adjustments, which no worries. I'm gonna show you how to access that because I got people asking me, how do you access price adjustments? For clarity, this video is not sponsored. I paid for the items myself. And like I said, we all kind of selected items that we wanted. Now I'm gonna show you guys the price adjustments. It's actually fairly simple. So you go over to your Temu app, you go to your latest order, you're gonna slide all the way down, and then you're gonna look for those 3 dots. You're gonna click there. You see price adjustment, you click there. If down here it's orange, something that you had purchased within that order, reduced in price, and Temu will give it to you as kind of like cash back onto your account. That way you can use as a credit going forward with any of your future orders. That said, it's only good for 30 days, meaning price adjustments will only take place within 30 days from the moment that you purchase your order. So once you check out, you place your order, you paid for it, you get your confirmation. If within an hour there's a price adjustment, you qualify for that. Even if it only takes 2 weeks for you to get your product, you have it, you're enjoying it, you are using it. If it's within the 30 days, you continue to get price adjustments even while you are actually in possession of it, which is actually really cool. Article number 1, which I was really excited about, is gonna be this lemon squeezer. I saw this on TikTok. They're charging a lot of money over on TikTok. It was like $12. I went over to Temu and I found it for like, I think it was like $4, which is not bad. I was excited about this one because it is different. So essentially you just, look, mira, right? You take your lemon and put it in here, like the half of it, you know, and then you squeeze and all the juice is supposed to come out. I'm gonna look at the ones on TikTok because this is plastic. Ooh, this is not, I feel like this is gonna break. I will keep you guys posted, but don't you think this is like a really cool concept? You put your lemon or your lime in there, like half of it, and then you just squeeze and all the juice comes out. So this would be way better than like the ones that look like a scoop, like the regular ones. The problem is this is plastic. I don't feel like this is gonna soportar a Florida lemon. It feels like a flimsy plastic, like I'm squeezing it and you can see it being squeezed. I don't know how this would squeeze a lemon or a lime and not crack or break. We'll see. They had it in green too, but I'm gonna look at the ones from TikTok to see if they're like made of metal or something. Next, we have a surprise product over here que no sé qué. No lie, everything seems so much smaller. Packaging wise. Oh, I know what you are. Please don't be broken. Okay, it's not broken. I've gone to restaurants where they will provide you with a nice dip and bread. And it's like chili flakes, garlic, parsley, parmesan. It's delicious. And you just take your pancito and you kind of, well, this is a garlic kind of like pureer thing, but you can make the sauce in here. Y mira, viene with this, and it's ceramic. They had one that was plastic and I was like, ew, no. But they also had one that was like metal, but then I was thinking metal, and then if you want to put your bread in there, maybe that wouldn't work out. So anyway, I got this. I think it would be really cool. It has like the little dientecito, you know, so you're able to kind of like, I don't know what you call that. Well, basically you rub your garlic onto here and it's gonna puree it, and then within the same dish you can add your lemon juice and your parmesan and whatever toppings and make a little dip for the bread. So I'm curious about that. We shall try that. I also ended up getting the right size straws this time. I couldn't find them in white, so I sucked it up and I went with the black. This one is like an 100 pack. It's 100 a pack. I need to replenish now my disposable cups. Nana, tell me why we used up the straws and now I have cup, but I don't have straws. I know. I'm using the teeny tiny ones for the girls, and then us adults will end up getting like the big ones, and it'll make sense, and nothing goes to waste. We definitely use everything. We get creative, if you will. By the way, I really hope you're enjoying today's video. If you are, please consider joining our family here on the YouTube by hitting that subscribe button. It is completely free, and you get to join an upbeat, positive, fun, honest atmosphere here on the YouTube. And if you're not new here, you already know the drill, girl. Make sure you hit that like button, you comment as we go along, and if you have a free hype you want to share with yours truly, mija, I will take it. Thank you so much. I ordered or selected a magnetic toy situation for Cam. I don't see it. Hopefully it's in here somewhere. Juan had seen this and sent this to me a while back. It's a cute little, it's more like a fashionable something, you know, you could style it. It's a ring, but it looks like a motorcycle tire. Isn't that cool? Please don't tell me I'm gonna sit here and complain about all things Temu this time around. Hold on, because what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. Let me look at the order. Friends, the ring in the photo, it looks like a solid black. Clearly, this does not look like that. The highest size they have is 13. That's what he selected. I don't know that he's gonna love it. I hope this doesn't turn his fingers green. I kind of like it better in the picture than in person. These, I know I can get use out of. I got a 2-pack of these cutesy little spray bottles. Let me show you why. Just know it's a 2-pack. They also had like the full size, and la botella was a lot bigger, but something small is perfect for me. I have been using this. It's an essence. It smells amazing, feels amazing on the skin. I find it a little tedious to have to continue to pour into a cotton round to apply onto the skin, but I ultimately apply it everywhere because it's that good and I love it. I decided to get these little bottles. I'll use the other one for something else, but I decided to get these little bottles because I can pour my essence into here, and then at the end, once I've done all the cleansing of my skin and all that, just give myself a good little spray and let it sit on the skin and be good to go. These are cute and they're perfect for like traveling. Everything will be linked below. Again, this is not sponsored, but I will link everything below just in case you guys are interested. I feel like this is like a mystery bag situation. It's like a mystery bag situation. No. Are you? Okay. Wait. Okay, this is gonna be one of those situations where I am going to complain. So I ordered that, okay? It is a bidet attachment. I have a bidet. I like it, except that the pressure, girl. The pressure. So I said, okay, what if I were to get like the wand and it'll spray onto me? This is what I got. It didn't come with the hose. What am I gonna do with this? No, just the attachment, no hose. $10? Temu, you playing, and it's plastic. Oh no, that's not good. How do you even go in here? Oh, it comes with the tapita, so where does this go? You just kind of like let it. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the pile of things I'm complaining about. I'm making a pile of the things that are so far so good, and then a pile of the things that I'm complaining about, because then I can tell you whether or not this haul was worth it. Right now, this is, I think, my first time in over 2 years me hauling stuff from Temu that I literally am like setting things to the side because I'm in shock. This here, they look different. Let's see. I ended up getting steering wheel covers, new ones, one for my car, one for Juan's car. One was supposed to be solid black, and then the other one was supposed to be black with little white stripes. It stretches. This is the one with the white stripes. It feels fine. It's kind of sturdy, so that works. And I tend to replace these every so often, so it's not a big deal. Hold on. It seems like I ended up getting the same thing. Kind of. Except the print is a little different, but that's not, you know what I mean? I'm kind of disappointed. So that's gonna go into the disappointment pile. This one, I figured, the girls' bathroom, the drain in the tub, the thing broke and we can't put it back in. So I was like, oh, we'll replace it with one of these. And it's kind of like a 2-in-1, and it'll help us stop the hair from going down as a just in case. This is exactly what I expected. Actually, I feel like it's better than what I expected. So it has a silicone edge, which is perfection. It comes with the bottom too, so she could always open that up if any hair gets caught in there and remove it. Si se pasa, like if it gets past here, she'll be able to just open this down here, this little plastic casing, and remove whatever stuck in there. And then it also comes with did this just come off complete? What the heck? I have to put the silicone right back because the silicone completely came off. And then it does come with like an extra washer. It's a different size. I'm having feelings. Okay, like it's sad that this seems to be pretty decent considering, and it was cheap. It was like less than $3. I also ended up getting these because I constantly am switching up my phone cases, and I just bought another phone case and I'm like back and forth as to whether or not I should change it, because every time I change it I lose the magnetic ring that I normally have in the back. And so I figured just buy a pack that brings several of them. That way, regardless of the case that I use, I will have one of these little magnetic rings and I can always use my magnetic tripod. This was a 6-pack. They had a 20-pack, but that's kind of like dramatic. Who needs a 20-pack? This was nothing special, but I had thought about it and I kept forgetting. So, I mean, it's gonna do its job, so I'm not mad at that. I'm actually pretty happy with the ceramic thing, so that stays. I ended up getting gloves because the ones that I hauled before, the black ones, I use them for cooking so that I don't stain my fingers with my seasonings and stuff. I already used all of them up. What are you? This is a 60-pack. It lasted me a pretty long time, but that's because I only put gloves typically on one hand, and then I hold the plate, the bowl, the pot with the other one. So I generally am able to just use one at a time. I ended up getting a medium. That's like pure perfection. So you get a 60-pack. There's nothing really special about them, but I find them to be necessary. I cannot stand when food seasonings and stuff like that get stuck under your nails and stuff. Plus, when you're seasoning chicken and that kind of thing, you don't want to really use your bare hands unless you absolutely needed to. This, oh, okay. I ended up getting another little set of rings to see what they're going to be like. So my fingers just keep getting smaller. There's nothing wrong with replacing rings every so often. None of them have turned green or tarnished in any way, but I thought, oh, it would be cute to just kind of like replace them and see how it goes. And I saw this one because Temu always has a way of like grabbing your attention. So as I was scrolling in the home feed, I saw this set. How freaking pretty is that? Now it's a little, exagerado un poquito. Just a little dramatic, but I thought they were cute. Now they didn't have a size 5, which would be the one that I would need. It's okay, I mean, it's cute to fake the fancy, because your girl's not fancy. It's cute to fake the fancy. These were affordable to us, like $7 or less. The only problem is a lot of the rings, they don't have size 5s, and I am a size 5. So ideal. So, it's cute. And again, I get the sterling silver 925s, so they don't tend to tarnish on me. And yes, I have lost almost every single one of the sets. Sometimes I just throw them together and I just kind of like grab 2 and put them on and move on with my day. But guess what? My real ones are still in the safe and I haven't lost those. So pat myself on the back. I had to replenish these moños. I was a little disappointed at first because I was like, oh, I thought they'd be bigger, but Ty fell in love with them. So I made sure I got a 24-pack. That girl has so much hair that this holds everything in place. It holds her pineapple buns and everything. And so this has become her go-to little scrunchies for her hair. Last time I ended up getting, I think it was like a 6-pack, and she's been using them and they're pretty long wear in the sense of like they don't stretch out like crazy like the other ones. So I'm happy with that. The rings are really cutesy. What is this? Oh, that's right. So I have pierced. This is like my original that I've gotten done. And then the other 2 I did myself. And so I like to rotate my jewelry every so often. I found a pack. I didn't find it. It found me. It's a 4-pack. I don't remember how much it was, but you get 4 different sets. It came with this one, this teeny tiny one, 2 small studs, and 2 chunky little hoops. Now these are gonna be perfect for this area here. The little studs, I would naturally like put it up here, but I don't know. Every time I reopen that hole, it's like uncomfortable and sore and stuff. Okay, so we're looking up. There's more good than bad, but honestly, I'm starting to feel like, I mean, not cutting corners, but some of the stuff is not as described, This here super cute. Ty fell in love with the charms that I had got her last time, the ones that had pink and stuff with the bracelet. And so her favorite color, that girl, it's either red or it's blue. She's always changing her mind. I ended up getting her more charms. That way she can switch up the colors based on what she's wearing. It's a cute little pack. Look how cutesy this one is. Hold on, ideal. They're tiny. Look how cute that is. One with little blue rhinestones everywhere. Well, no, you get 2 of those. There's another. You get several pieces. This little locket definitely caught my attention. So you get a ton of these. And I thought it was super cute. So I ended up getting it for her because, of course, every time I order anything, regardless of where it's from, I have to grab something for my girls. What is this? Soak off UV. Oh, I got more nail polishes. I figured get some nudes and some browns and stuff, 'cause I don't really have brown nail polishes. Okay, that's a first. They came all lopsided and stuff. These are the Soak Off UVs. They last a very, very long time, surprisingly. Look at that color. Oh, well, it is time that I do my refill. You guys, it's a 9-piece set, and apparently those are all the colors I'm getting within that set, and it wasn't bad. It was like, I don't know, less than $7. Okay, so we get 9 polishes. Those were nice. Where's Cam's thingy? I hope that they didn't forget to put that out here. You guys want to see my pencil sharpeners? I lost the tapa. This is an ABH one. I lost the tapa and it's broken. So at this point, all of these go in the trash. Why, you may ask? Well, because I found a 4-piece set over on the Temu. You get all 4, and I can take one for travel. I can leave one in the bathroom for whenever I do my makeup over there. It says pencil sharpener, but they also had it registered under makeup. Girl, at the end of the day, a pencil is a pencil. Let's try it together. And you have 2 different sizes, which I liked. So let's go in here. It's a sharpener, it sharpens, and now I have 4 for the price of 1, which is amazing. And I got the idea off of TikTok, except that they were selling 1 for like $7. Get the hell out of here. I paid way less and I got 4, which is really good. Okay, so I'm very happy with those, and I'm pretty sure Ty's gonna ask me for 1 for her school stuff. So vamos a ver. Then we have, where's Cammie's thingy? What is this? This is Cammie's thing, really? So it's called Module World, and then so they're building blocks. They're supposed to be magnetized. It sounds like a freaking... Hold on. You do get to choose how many pieces you want. I went with, I don't remember, I think I went with like the 28-piece one, which is fine. So it's building blocks and they're magnetized, except they're tiny. And they're supposed to be magnetic, but they better click okay, so technically you can like build a little like front lawn, and then you have parts of a castle. That didn't stick. Honestly, guys, save your money. This was not worth it. This is so cheap. You know what? I'm gonna ask for my money back. This is ridiculous. So yeah, the magnet isn't even strong. Where's the rest of the castle? That's what where's the top of the castle? There is no top. You just build the wall. It's pink, it's cute, and then you just move on with life. I don't like this. Okay, so that's gonna go in the no pile. You guys, this is a joke. That's bad. And then what is this? Because I completely, oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever done a Temu haul where I'm actually like disappointed in more than one. What the heck is this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna look at it in a positive light. This is what I ordered for my sink. Why? Because the one that I want to replace already. Now it's sold out. I don't understand why, because at the end of the day, it's totally not worth it, but that is what she looks like. The size is great. I'm not even mad at her. Pero mija, this is plastic. I thought it would have been metal. Nope, it's plastic. It comes with these little thingies, and then you can just kind of clip it here. I'm trying to look at this in the positive. If it's metal with time, or like cheap metal with time, it'll start changing colors. And then depending on the finish of your sink, it'll change the finish of your sink as well. So given that it's plastic, I guess it's a good thing because it won't tarnish anything inside your sink, you know, like your finish and stuff. It's a plastic basket. I can't. This here, I'm gonna ask for a refund. I will send this back if I need to, because that makes no sense. Also, for the price I paid for this, I could have just gotten it off of Amazon with the hose. So I'm not very happy with this. And then this, I think I'm just gonna suck it up. Although depending on the price that I paid, I have to double, triple check. I might ask for my money back. I'll send all this crap back. Everything else was fine. Like the nail polishes are cute. The rings are cute. The earrings are cute. Charms are super cute. The stopper for the tub is fine. Feel bad though, because Miss Cammie, I usually get her something, and this time around, this is one of those things where I'm gonna process a return, and more than likely, like, she has nothing, but she's easy. I'll just give her like lip gloss and tell her I bought her that, and she'll be fine. You guys, like I said, I've been doing reviews and unboxings and hauls with Temu, both paid and not paid, meaning I paid for it myself, and others where they gifted me the product, but I did manage to select all of the items myself. And although they were sponsored, I would tell you like, yes, no, thin, not thin. And honestly, this is the very first time that I'm looking at stuff and I'm just like, more than one item was very disappointing and not as I saw or as described. Like heavy duty, where do you see heavy duty with this? Es un plástico, eh? Where's the heavy duty? I just can't. I just can't. Does it mean I'm gonna stop shopping Temu? No. My next haul might be Shein. We'll see. We'll see. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts below. As always, your feedback, your opinions do matter. Did you get any of these items as well? Has there been anything that you're like extremely disappointed with, that you were like, what in the world is this and why is this happening? How could they sell something like this? I really want to hear your thoughts. And listen, you guys, if you're still here, that means you watched all the way through. You are a real one. I truly appreciate all your love and your support. Thank you so much. And you don't have to go anywhere. I do have an all things Temu playlist if you're interested in seeing my reviews on items I have hauled off of Temu, but I also post several times a week. So YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here on screen they believe you're really going to enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I will see you guys on the next one.